Another day, another video, another upload. What's going on, y'all? Listen, what are we doing right? We are definitely doing something right in order to have these bigger, these older channels that have been around for a while, for them to sit up and take notice of us smaller channels. What are we doing right? I'll tell you what we're doing right. We're doing exactly what I have been telling you to do, which is be consistent, post consistently, give good quality information about whatever topic it is that you're talking about. That's one. Two, you're creating an eye catching thumbnail for your video. That's two. Number three is you're creating a title, you're providing a title that makes people say, yeah, let me find out a little bit more about this video. That's what you're doing. We're I have seen, I'm looking at one channel right now, where he has literally turned around his entire playlist from what it was before to focusing on what we have been saying, us smaller channels, where, yeah, YouTube is really, really pushing smaller channels, smaller creators, giving them some play, giving them some more views, things like that. I was looking at two other channels. Jesus, I can't shake this cough. I apologize for that. Another two channels, another two very in-depth statistic type channels. TubeBuddy, I'm sure you've heard of that. You've heard of TubeBuddy, and you've heard of another channel called vidIQ. Now, both of those programs, apps, channels, they provide a way of going into your analytics, going into other channels' analytics, and seeing what's working for them. And you're able to duplicate or research and figure out what's going on with their channels. Um, so I was looking at those. And again, like I said, they're talking about the changes and the information that we other smaller channels that have researched, and they're talking about the stuff that we've been talking about. They weren't doing that before. They were mainly focused on the bigger channels, the channels that have been around for a long time. Just following up with them. So everyone should be taking advantage of getting monetized. And you know what? You don't have to. There's multiple ways to get monetized. Um, you can get monetized by being an affiliate marketer. You can get monetized by um, through AdSense. You can be your own. You can be monetized by providing your own sponsorship. You can be your own sponsor. You say, for instance, okay, so I'm a photographer. I can create an ad and say, or do a video saying this video is sponsored by my photography business. I could do that. That's monetization. I mean, there are multiple ways to get this done. Um, it's 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 really, we're in a really different time than from what I understood it to be years and years ago. Another huge channel that's been around for a while, Think Media. Have you seen the content they're putting out lately? Have you seen that? I mean, now don't get me wrong. They've been pumping out content about how to get monetized for years. Shout out to Sean Cannell and his team. But now they're switching it up and specifically talking to us smaller channels because they know about the algorithm change. Now, speaking of the algorithm change, just recently, I think it was the CEO or or CFO or COO, one of the C's, the C something O, put out information about the fact that the algorithm has changed and it is providing more information, more ways to, um, that the algorithm that YouTube is helping smaller channels. So this is for real, people. I mean, this is really real. Um, Everybody needs to get a part of this. Doesn't matter what your reasoning is. I mean, if you really are looking to build a community, that's your best bet. That's the way to that's the route to go, in my opinion. That's what I'm looking to do. Your what is your why as to why you're doing it? Well, that plaque that everyone puts up on their wall and that you see that them posting in their video, you see it hanging on the wall. I want that plaque. I think that'd be one of the coolest things in the world for me right now. That I actually stuck it out long enough to putting in the work, showing that my efforts have not gone in vain all of these years. I've had multiple channels, multiple YouTube channels, and I wasn't serious about any of them. I've been a photographer for over 20 years, over 25 years, and I intended to teach on my YouTube channel. I teach, but I haven't done it on my YouTube channel. I mean, I rarely pick up my phone to do any kind of editing, do any kind of video, take pictures and things like that. Go to any kind of special occasion. I professional photographer, and I very rarely will whip out my phone or whip out my camera. How does that make sense? So here it is. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. This is something that I've dreamed about. This is something that I that I am aspiring to. I really want that plaque hanging up on that wall. Oh, by the way, what do you think of the new colors of the studio? What do you think? I changed them up a little bit. I went from red and blue to green and blue. I think it's pretty cool. I think it looks pretty good. You know, um, Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I really appreciate your input there. Um, I could actually, I've got two different ones back there, actually three different ones. Got my mic clipped on my chest now. I'm trying this thing out, see how it sounds without, hopefully it's not peaking. It doesn't look like it's peaking, but I have I've got a pretty big, kind of a spotlight looking thing back there. Let me see. I'll turn it on. And yeah, that just kind of blows out all the colors. I'm not cool with that. Switch it up, change it up a little bit. Oh, okay. Purple, purple. Let me see. Let me throw some actual. Okay, so that's orange on this one. See how the purple looks. Purple, definitely purple. Got coral, not bad. Let's try navy. Ooh, boy, that just blows it all out. And then you got lime green, aqua. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. But it's too much. It's definitely too much for what I'd like it to do. Okay, let's try just the basic red. Oh, sorry. Red, green, and blue. Blue is deep. Ooh, that's deep. Got just a flat white. Flash? No. No, let's not do that. Don't want to give anybody a seizure. The fade. Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. All right. So anyway, what do you think? Let me know what you think of the my new little light setup here. Hope you like it. I think I'll stick with this. I think I'll stick with this for a while. Red wasn't bad, but I think I'm gonna stick with this. Um, anyway, getting back to the topic at hand. So anyway, this one particular channel, um, this guy is, he said he's been a full time YouTuber for 15 years. Uh, I mean, more power to you if you have been, but for him to be 15 years in and now he's switching up because the smaller channels are getting some play, and he wants to get his face, he wants to get his information out there in front of the smaller YouTube channels. We're doing something right, folks. I mean, we're doing something right. The larger channels, the bigger channels that have been around for a while, they're taking notice. We're doing something right. We're definitely onto something. YouTube is putting it out there. You need the views, you need the watch time hours, you need the subscribers, in order to uh, take advantage of the monetization, the YouTube monetization. Get a check directly from YouTube, to get a check directly from Google. Um, we're doing something right. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I want a check and I want a plaque. I want those hanging on my wall. I am going to manifest those on my wall. I want the plaque. I want the silver plaque. I'm okay with the silver. I don't necessarily need the gold. I'm not, if the gold happens, fine. I'm not looking for gold. I want the silver. Help me get the silver, and I will help you get what you want. It's all about helping each other, providing that information to build your community. That's my goal. That's what I want to do. I'm doing the research. I'm giving it to you for free here, giving you the free information that is going to help you. I'm doing the research to help you so that you can cut the corners, to get to it faster, to get to that. What did I say? Get that bag faster. I'm doing all the research. I'm doing all the trial and error, and so far, you know, everything that I've found, everything that I'm doing, it's coming from the bigger channels, the channels that have been around for a while. I'm taking note of the fact that, yeah, you guys have been around, and whatever worked for you before isn't working for you again now. So something's up. Something's up. Um, I'm not knocking them. Everybody starts somewhere, and that's what we're doing. We're at a point of entry, whereas they've been around and they're going through a point of recycle. They're being recycled. Their information is being, um, I want to say, modified. All their past information, all their past tips and tricks and things like that are being modified in order to fit this new algorithm change. Speaking of algorithm change, isn't it funny how all these platforms, they keep changing their algorithm like once every 3 months, once every 2 months? Doesn't I don't understand. I mean, I know they're trying to make it more difficult um to make to pay us what they claim that they want to give us. They're making it more difficult to get that bag. But the thing is, they want us to provide information. They want us to create these videos. They want us to do all of that. So, you got to jump through hoops. Jump through those hoops if you want it. If you don't, you know, be a consumer instead of a provider. I want to be a provider. I've been a consumer long enough. You know. So, um, okay. So let me say this real quick, and then I'll jump off of here. Um, The latest update to the algorithm, where the CEO has said um, you should be creating videos between 15 minutes and 30 minutes long. You want to be creating videos that are going to be viewed on TV. YouTube TV has surpassed regular TV. That's what's being said. That according to the research, that's what's being said. YouTube TV, YouTube on a Roku, YouTube on your smart TV has surpassed regular TV channel stations, the cable networks. So you need to be creating videos. Your content needs to be between 15 and 30 minutes long. It needs to be binge worthy and it needs to be of good quality. Okay. I'm going to do another video. I'm going to go more into detail. I'm going to dig into that particular video. I'm going to dig into that research and I'm going to come back and I'm going to do um, a well documented point of view of the information that I find. So yeah, you just gotta just stay tuned, be on the lookout for the next video. Um, it's time, folks. It is time. It is time. And last thing. I appreciate those who reached out to me after watching my last video. I'm dealing with a whole lot of mental issues here with dealing with this cancer. I've had a lot going on. Today is a much better day. My head's a little clearer. Um, Still dealing with issues, but I'm thinking a little bit straighter. So, folks, like I always say, or like I'm going to always say, keep building, keep posting, and I'll see you in the next one.